Hello, welcome to my channel. Now the question we have here is on circle geometry, and it says that we should find angle y below. Now for us to find this angle, I would like you to look at a special theorem in this case. But first of all, let me trace a line here so that we can get the picture clearer of what I want to do here. So I can trace this line here and simply put this angle there like that. So now with this, now we can look at this diameter of the circle. This is a diameter of the circle. Now once we have the diameter of a circle, we can simply agree that this angle that the diameter make inside this triangle is right angle triangle. And what theorem is that? That angle in a semicircle is right angle. So that means this angle is 90 degree. Right angle means 90 degree. So anytime you see a diameter like that in a circle forming a triangle, then the opposite angle from that diameter is equal to 90 degree, because angle in a semicircle is right angle. That is the theorem. Now with that, we can come back to this 64 as an angle here, 64. Now this is a tangent. A tangent is an external line that touches a circle. So this line here is a tangent. So this chord of the circle now, this is a chord of the circle. So this chord makes angle 64 with this tangent. So this tangent line and this chord of the circle together make this angle 64 degrees. So when you have a situation like that where a chord is making an angle with a tangent, now look at the opposite angle to that chord in the triangle. So if you look at this chord, the angle it makes inside this triangle is this opposite angle here. Just like this diameter line makes this opposite angle 90, this chord here that is making an angle with the tangent is also making this opposite angle in the triangle. So that theorem says that angle in alternate segments are equal. So if you have a chord that makes an angle with a tangent, that chord also makes the same angle inside the triangle that it forms. So this will be 64 degrees. And what is the reason? Angle in alternate segments are equal. So once you have an angle like this, making an angle with a line, that is a chord, making an angle with a tangent, that angle will be equal to the same angle that that chord makes inside the triangle that it forms. So this will be 64 degrees. Now with that, we can as well get this third angle of a triangle. So you agree with me that this angle now of this triangle will, let's call that angle x. So if I call it x, so I'm going to say x plus 64 plus 90, that is using this triangle now, it should be equal to 180, because sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So that x plus 154 is equal to 180. And then from there, we can simply say that x is equal to 180 minus 154. And that will be equal to 26. So the value of this angle is 26. So let me write it here. This angle is 26 degrees. Now finally, we are going to use another theorem of a triangle. Let's look at this full triangle now, this long triangle. If you look at this long triangle, you agree with me that this angle is an exterior angle of the triangle. Exterior angle means once you produce one side of the triangle to produce an external angle, that external angle will be equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. The sum of the two opposite interior angles. Please don't forget, for example, if you have a situation like, let me trace a triangle here now. If you have a triangle like this now, if this side is stretched out, that is, this straight line is continued like this external angle here will be equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. Similarly, if you trace this line now continuously to form another exterior angle, let's say this exterior angle now, then this exterior angle will be equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. Similarly, if you trace this line to form an exterior angle now, let's say this exterior angle, so this exterior angle will be equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So don't forget that important theorem. So if we look at this triangle now, this line has been traced outside like this to form this exterior angle 64 degrees. So that means this 26, that's the two opposite interior angles, y and 26, we add up to give us 64. So I can simply write y plus 26 will be equal to 64. And from there, I can say y is equal to 64 minus 26. And 64 minus 26 will simply give us 38. So the value of this angle y is 38 degrees, and that gives us the final answer. So please, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified of any time I create a new video. And don't forget to hit the like button as well and share this video so that others can also learn from it. And please subscribe if you have not done that already. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.